The St. Lou Fringe Festival has always marched to its own beat. But back in January, they did something radical even by Fringe Fest standards.
Uncertainty.
They began looking seriously at making this year's festival virtual, back when talk about COVID-19 was still just a whisper.
We have 27 brave artists and independent producers who have come together and said, yes, we want to be part of the virtual Fringe.
Theater fans who want to be part of the virtual Fringe can go to stlouisfringe.com. Tickets are $15 per show. About half will be pre-recorded performances. The rest will be done live over Zoom, creating the potential for interaction with the audience.
Hello, it's me, Danny Nast.
Quarantini, which features Audrey Crabtree portraying a fictional faded star named Deanie Nast, will be performed live. This is a comedy?
It is a comedy. It's going to be an interesting show. Normally, I have a lot of audience interaction. I will have my musician here with me, but I am going to hope to get some feedback from the audience, and I'm going to try some special surprises to get them to engage during the show.
The one guy who is doing a show called Text Play, where the audience is going to text in the dialogue and the actions of the play, and he's going to perform it as they're texting it in. So,
wow.
Yeah, right? So he's out of New York, and he was telling me, like, he was supposed to go to a couple of festivals this summer, and now he's on a world tour. But he's on a world tour from his living room.
A World Wide Web tour.
Yeah, exactly. Totally.
Opera may seem a little traditional for the Fringe Festival, but this piece is untraditional because it is a pre-produced version of a work in progress about the St. Louis-born poet Sarah Teasdale, told in flashbacks just hours before her suicide. It is being written by two St. Louis opera singers who are being mentored by Andrew Jorgensen, General Director of Opera Theater of St. Louis.
They will see sort of a documentary type video of us making the opera, talking to you about what the concept of the opera is, who Sarah Teasdale was, why we think this story is important. And then you will also get these recordings of the singers doing these particular scenes. We will be back at Fringe next August in 2021, and hopefully next year you will see, if not a complete version, an almost complete version of what we're trying to do.
Lost men, jailed youth.
For some performers, like Heather Bird and Greg Jeffois, converting their show from stage to screen has been a creative challenge.
Bullets create hashtags.
Her story of history is the latest chapter in a constantly evolving performance poetry piece written by the actors.
Capped found, heaven sent.
What I love trying to put theater on film is what movement looks like. I think we're so used to, as performers, we're so used to us being the ones who are in movement, whereas there's actually a lot of stillness, and the camera is actually the one that does a lot of the work for you as far as world building goes. So that was really exciting.
Facial expressions on point.
Yes.
Well, you get multiple takes, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Two. I think that.
So because we have 19 pieces, and we shot the majority of it in one day, and so we had to like move through it. So we had 2 takes, and then it was on to the next.
Are there new rules of the road basically for theater right now?
I think there are new rules of the road, and the rules of the road are it's a pioneering phase. Nobody really totally understands what to do or how to do it. So the rule of the road is make the road. Sort of like when the internet started, remember, there weren't any rules. And so we're in that same space. But I firmly believe that even after we have a vaccine and we're able to gather again and traditional theater is able to come back, this virtual platform is never going away. It's now part of the zeitgeist of our medium.
Fat guy in little coat. Yeah!